Welcome to my channel. My name is Dee. Let's get into this day 7 Slaytober Halloween makeup tutorial. I'm going in with my brow pencil to brush my eyebrows up. I'm only going to do one eyebrow because the other one is going to be covered. I'm going to go in with my Plouise base in shade 0, which is white, to outline my eyebrow because I am going to think about going in with orange. Want to do red, but I don't really like that my wig is red, so we're just gonna go with orange. We're gonna stick to the theme. So I'm gonna outline it like I would do if I was just outlining my eyebrow regular with some dip brow. So I'm gonna go in with my Morphe palette, Lisa Frank, and I'm gonna use this orange shade that looks red right here, and this is what I'm going to use to fill in my eyebrow. I wiped my eyebrow off from the Plouise base and I went in with a different base color. I went in with orange. So I'm going to go in with my Plouise base in shade Rumor 3, and I'm going to put this on my lid to prime. The eyeshadow look that I'm going for today is a smoky eye red sultry look, so that's what it's giving today. When I'm blending out my base, I like to blend out my lid first and then move it up so it won't create harsh lines in the concealer. So I'm going to go in with my Nikita palette from Morphe, or Morphe, whatever you call it, and the first shade I'm gonna go in with is this black, and then, well, I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm gonna go in with this first shade of black first and put that all over my lid. Prima Donna brown shade, and I'm gonna pat this in on the top of the black to create that transition. Using the same palette, I'm going in with that lighter brown, and I'm going to put that right on top of the other brown shade. Then I'm going to just blend those two together until I get the perfect blend. A little bit of black glitter just to shimmer it up. I'm gonna put so little that I'm not even gonna brush it on my eyebrows. Brush it on my lid. I'm gonna put it on my finger and push together like that and just pat it in. And then I'm going to take my black glitter from Flutter by Row in a shade Midnight, and I'm gonna put my finger in it lightly and just to add some shimmer. That's cute. Taking my Plouise Basic Brights base in Rude Boy Red, and this is what I'm going to use to put eyeliner on the waterline of my eye with my really small detail brush. Going back into this palette, I'm going to blend out my waterline with this black first, then I'm going to go in with this brown and then this brown. To make my eyebrow disappear, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my spoolie from my eyebrow pencil and some lash glue. Then right afterwards, I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution translucent setting powder, and I'm going to set the eyebrow in. Right now, I'm going in with my small detail brush and my Plouise Basic Brights in Rude Boy Red. I'm just gonna outline where I want his open skin to be, where he has that big scar. I'm going in with my SFX palette, and I'm going to use this red shade right here, and I'm just going to put that all inside of the shape that I just drew. Back into my Lisa Frank, and I'm going to use that dark red shade right here, and I'm just going to press that in on top of this face paint to matte it down. Next, I'm going in with my chunky red glitter from Beats by Deb Cosmetics, and I'm just going to not put this all over the eye, but for now I'm just going to put it on the top of my lid and a little bit at the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation, and today's foundation that I am using is the Juvia's Place in the shade Ethiopia 400. I go in and correct all my dark marks with my matte concealer Studio Finish in NW40. Then I'm going in with this Morphe with this Morphe blending brush, and I'm going to pat the concealer in instead of rubbing it, because if you rub it, it's gonna take away the coverage. So to blend in my foundation, I like to go in with like a what you call it, a brush that's dense. Not a brush like this, because it's not that dense. This brush is more dense. Probably can't tell, but it is more dense. And I also like to spray with some satin spray. So now I'm going to conceal under one eye, which is this one of course, and I'm going to be using my Juvia's Place concealers. I'm going to use 14 and shade 12. I'm going to go in with 12 first, being as close to my complexion, and then I'm going to go in with 14 to add that extra highlight that I like. So I'm going to set my face with my my Juvia's Place setting powder in the shade Kalahari. And I'm just going to be pressing it into my skin, all over my face. With is my contour stick from Juvia's Place in the shade Zambia. Blend out my nose contour. I'm going to go in with a different brush. It's like has a slight angle to it. My Bella blush from Juvia's Place. You want to smile and really focus on your cheek so that it can be rosy whenever you smile. I'm going to use two highlights. The first one I'm going to go in with is DO Reliable DOG, the glow kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I hit the pan on 3 of them. This is like my favorite. But I'm going to go in with this highlight right here. Next, I'm going in with my next O Reliable. This is not even my next O Reliable. This is my first O Reliable. This is the highlight I use every day. This is my Beats by Deb Cosmetics Loose Highlight. And you have to use this one really carefully because it's so pigmented. You only need a tap of a brush. And just do that. That's all you need, and watch how it comes. Still probably gotta tap some off. See? Told y'all. Now I'm going back in with that Plouise base in red, and just gonna be drawing some scar lines. I wanted to show that it's a faster way to do the stitches without having to go in doing the rhinestones one by one like I did. I also went in with my Plouise base in silver and also created an alternate stitches with that. 2 options for you to choose from, period. So you can leave your look like this, but of course I am going in with some rhinestones up on top of my base. Please excuse my dog crushing in the background. Thanks so much for tuning in to my day 7 Slaytober Halloween makeup tutorial, and I can't wait for y'all to see my next look. See you next time.